Okay, we're going to change the seal. You can see all the water here. The seal is leaking. I'll show you how to do it. It's a little different because it's got all this junk on it, but just a little different. First thing, as always, remove the bolts. There we go. We got something for my knees. That needs to be on there. We're 5 minutes in. Let's see if we can get this done. 30 minutes or less. Okay. Gotta take the nose cone off. We call this a diffuser. Pull it loose. Set that there. We have the screw that goes in the front here. This is reverse thread, so we're going to pretend like we're tightening it. Come out. Now the tricky part is how to hold the shaft to get the color loose. That is back here. Alright. It has a screwdriver bit that you can stick in there. We can try it. Just not much room. Okay, that's it there. I have never been able to hold it tight enough. And break something. Let me just show you. Got these 3 screws here, and be careful with those. They're super small and they'll break off. That. Pull that off. I believe we can hold this. I'll twist the front. Just needed something bigger to hang on to back there. I'm going to leave that off because we'll need to tighten it back up. Okay, here is the seal. Now we're going to have to take this front plate off to get to that. Okay, last screw. I'll just pop this off. There we go. Now you can see the seal. This needs to be replaced. We're going to punch it out from the back. Get my trusty hammer and a good screwdriver. This is my old screwdriver. You can see I beat the end off of it. Use it so much. And we just pop that out. Comes out real easy. We'll put the new one in. Okay, for the new one going in, you'll need a 1-inch coupling. PVC coupling. That works great. You can use that to punch it in right there. I'm going to put just a little bit of a sealer on that. And you do not have to do this. You notice the one from the factory didn't have it. But I like to do it, just a little bit of insurance that I'm not going to get called back for this thing leaking. Okay. That's Leak Master flexible sealer, and very, very, very thin. I've got that gooped on there too much. We're going to take most of that off. Okay. Now, it's a very light thing. We're going to put that on there. Then we're going to use our trusty hammer one more time and just punch that in. You say, hey man, that's not a hammer. Well, works like a hammer. It might be the actual definition of a hammer, but it does work. Okay, once that's in, this plate is ready to go back on. We'll put it on the way we took it off. Just like so. And then I like to turn it upside down like this. And I can run the bolts back in very easily. One more tip I'll give you is to get a little bit of this anti-seize. And for some reason, these whisper flows, now this one didn't, don't know why. Maybe the motor's different. But I'm going to put just a little bit of that anti-seize on the screws that came out of that so that they don't seize up. And I don't know what it is about these pumps, but 90% of them do. You don't have to do a lot, just a little. You just want to prevent it from hanging up. Okay, I'm going to put the bolts back in there real quick. Okay, we get the impeller. Okay, this old seal needs to come out. Oh, I got a piece of metal in there from something. Okay, we're gonna pry that out. Just grab the rubber part around the edge and just kind of work it out. Okay, then the new one, don't touch the white part with your fingers. Oh, that's a good reason to turn that off. I thought I had it off, but you heard it come on there. Whoo, that'll get your attention. Okay, all right. So I like to get this paper that comes in it. We'll just use it to push that seal back in place. And you just want it uniform all the way around. We're a little bit high on that side. I'm not digging that totally. If you don't like it, just pry it back out and start over. Yeah, see that one piece right there? Didn't set in there very evenly. So I'm going to go again and just kind of that is not wanting. There we go. Ah, pretty close. I think we'll call that good. Okay. Nice. I'll screw that back on. Okay. And remember, this one's reverse thread, so back it in. It looks like I'm taking it off, but it's actually going on. Okay, snug that up. All right, let's put the cap back on the back next to the motor. That's that. All right, we are ready. Okay, that goes here. Now that requires a little Allen wrench head, but I just use this small Torx to put it on. Works perfect. Sometimes getting that Allen wrench out. Show you a quick trick how to prime this. Okay, so we're empty. All the water's out of it. We were just running the tank. So this should still be full of water. So I'm just going to open this air relief. It'll flood the water back, fill my pot. Yeah, now I don't have to go drag a hose. So let's see. Okay. Fired right up. No water. Now you see this water, that's just the water that was on the deck. Up here, right there, that is dry. That's what we're looking for. Okay, that's it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. And if I'm lucky, we'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, that's another job finished. Got the pump back together, and thanks for watching. If you like it, hit that like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that jazz. Send it to somebody. If I'm lucky, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a bunch.